It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Good morning. You are watching Vail Valley Live. It is Saturday, June the 4th. Beautiful springtime, summer transition out here in the valley. We appreciate you tuning in with us. I'm Cameron. I'm here in the studio. Ken Hovey will be out in the field down in Gypsum. We'll be checking in with him throughout the show, but we've got a lot to cover today. My goodness, we're going to talk with Habitat Restore. Ken's got a wonderful interview lined up there, and then we'll talk through something I teased yesterday on the show. This is an interview with Sally January from the boutique Alpine Kind, which is in Beaver Creek. And of course, anticipation is growing for the GoPro Mountain Games. It's just around the corner. That'll be next week, starting on Tuesday, down in Minturn, and then throughout the weekend. So all that and so much more coming up on the show. We're glad you're joining us, hanging out with us. If you're watching us on Facebook, on YouTube, Outside TV Channel 17, thanks for hanging out. Be sure to subscribe, like us on Facebook and YouTube, and chime in the comments. Hang out with us, have a good time while we're bringing you everything you need to know. So let's take a quick look at the weather. And this first weather segment is brought to us by the outlets at Silverthorne, where you can find elevated savings just about 45 minutes away from us. So it is gorgeous out this morning. It was a little chilly when I stepped outside. I saw my breath a little bit, but it is warming up quickly. Right now, we're looking at 42 degrees. Beautiful. Up to the 70 for a high this afternoon before we're dipping back down into the 40s for the evening. And Leah, can we show this live cam real quick? Just what's behind the screen. Leah is one of our producers running the show this morning, doing a great job. But yeah, this beautiful, beautiful shot here of Lion's Head. Let's see if we can pull up the. Yeah, we're coming. Yeah, they're working on it, But yeah, so it's going to be gorgeous today. And I do have a confession to make after we take a look at this. Because I told folks yesterday on the show that they needed to put sunscreen on. And then I went outside. Oh, here it is. We'll finish my story in a moment. But beautiful look here at Lion's Head. You see the banner there for the GoPro Mountain Games. A little quiet there this morning, but looking good. Back to the extended forecast, Leah, if we will. But looking ahead towards the weekend and into the middle of next week, we do see chance of precipitation rising Monday, Tuesday. Maybe get a little bit of moisture in the air, knock down some of the dust before the mountain games next weekend. But you see temperatures looking great. High of 70 today, high in the upper 60s, and then lows in the 40s for the rest of the week and weekend. So I was saying my confession is yesterday I was wrapping up the show, last segment of the show yesterday. You can watch it on demand. I was like, folks, if you're out and about, it is gorgeous. Be sure to put some sunscreen on. And then I went out all day working on the mountain games, getting that ready to go, and I did not put sunscreen on. So the back of my neck is ridiculous. Anyway, moving right along. Ken Hovey, he's down in Gypsum this morning. Let's see if we can check in with him. See what he's up to. I know he's going to have a conversation with Ann Logal a little bit later in the show. Is he nearly there? Yeah. Ken, can you hear me, bud? There he is. Oh, you're ready?
Sure. Well, good morning. We're ready, but we're going to hold off. We'll do this interview in about 10 minutes. Good morning, Ann.
Good morning.
I crept in here. She allowed me in early. They're in their brand new place. They've only been here for 3 days. It's exciting. And also, what is it that's happening this morning?
We're hosting Cars and Coffee.
Yeah, so that's going to be happening. Cars aren't going to be here, but we'll send it back to you. But in 10 minutes, come back, learn more about the Restore and the process of getting here. This place is huge. This is a lot bigger than the last location, it seems.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Over double the square footage.
All right, well, we'll send it back to you, Cameron. But people, if you're getting ready to outfit your house, your home, your office, this is the place to do it. And you help a great cause.
That's right. Hey, thanks, Ken. Yeah, a little teaser for us coming up in just a few minutes on the show. I like the title, Cars and Coffee. Isn't that the Jay Leno comedian? No, that's Jerry Seinfeld, comedian Cars and Coffees. Yeah, a little play there. But yeah, so they got that coming up. Ken's down in Gypsum. We'll be checking in with him throughout the show. Beautiful weather down Valley with us this morning. But we thank you for joining us. It's beautiful Saturday morning, and you could be doing a lot of things, but we appreciate you hanging out with us. So grab a coffee, grab an extra pastry, a donut, maybe a little bowl of cereal. Come right back. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more and Ken Hovey with that interview coming up in just a moment.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
In the future, we'll travel to incredible places with the help of magical technology. But what about today?
I can't wait for what tomorrow will bring. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the ride.
Hi, folks. Just hanging out this morning. Beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning. We're just going to jump right into headlines. We've got a lot to get to on the show, so we got to keep things on track. But cover of the paper today, you can find it throughout the valley. The brown or blue boxes. It's kind of an indiscriminate color. For no reason, they're brown or they're blue. But front page there, you see the photo. That is on the climbing wall there at the GoPro Mountain Games. This is getting set up in Vail right now, so that is there in Mountain Plaza next to Gondola 1. Getting it chalked up already. Be sure to check that out, and we'll be talking about that more in the show. But you see the top headline there is peak flows coming early. So we've seen some warm weather that's bringing down the moisture and some dust cover, and we'll talk about more of about that in a moment. Some dust is causing some of that runoff. Inside cover there, talking about some of the migration patterns, the great migration, if you will, but how climate change and development are changing and impacting the migration of some of our wildlife out and about. You see some of those photos there of some animals, including the bighorn sheep herd in East Vail, which is quite a controversial topic at the moment. Page A3, this is the continuation of the headline, early peak runoff for Western Slope rivers, and they're talking about how the dust layer, coming from the west, the dust has settled on top of the snow, and it's trapped some of that heat, causing a kind of insulating layer, and it's caused the snow to run off a bit quicker. The photo there of the Crystal River, they measured it at 1840 CFS, so 1,840 cubic feet per second of water flow. So that is that story on A3. Next page there, page A4, kind of a couple of different headlines throughout the valley, but Eagle Town Council has selected Larry Pardee as the new town manager, and a couple other stories there for you to check out on page A4. Moving right along, B1, cover of Arts and Entertainment today. This is about the Mr. Anonymous Philanthropic Society. So that's part of Shakedown Bar's efforts really over the pandemic to get some musicians on stage, get some money in their pockets and some music out into the world. Talking about what they'll be doing this summer, kind of their local events and local artists that they'll be supporting. But they've got new music every other Friday. That's on page B1. And then back in the sports section, page A17, this is about the Eagle Ranch Classic. The two had a large local turnout, but Brown and McSpadden won the Eagle Ranch Classic. That's the first all-citizens race for the Vail Rec District this summer. Looking great there. Page A10, final just kind of hit here in the paper. This is hashtag Vail Live. So tag your photos on Instagram using hashtag Vail Live. You might get a little feature in the paper and on the show. But some photos from the block party there on the left, beautiful outdoor shots there in the center and on the right. That's our headlines there. Be sure to check out the Vail Daily out and about in the Valley. Quick look at traffic before we head out to Ken, who's down in Gypsum. Looking at the roads right now, things are moving pretty quickly. Some of those cameras are a little bit frozen there, the East Vail and Avon shots. But roadside's looking good. We kind of talked about the snow melt. It's really melted off, especially there at the Eisenhower Tunnel. So that's about 10,500 feet in elevation, kind of ballpark there. And even up there, the snow on the side of the roads has melted off. So do be safe. Defensive driving is safe driving. Don't text and drive. Arrive alive. All the things there on the roads today. So the headlines today have been brought to us by our good friends here at the Grand Hyatt Vail, and this is the home of our new studio. And they've got this really incredible kind of installation thing for you to explore, and that is their Top Golf Simulator. So we had a wrap party here for the end of our second season, end of our winter season back in April, and we got a chance to explore and enjoy. We've taken a quick little video here, and I want you to, play and spot your favorites. See how many of our Vail Valley Live hosts and crew and cast you can spot in this quick video. Take a look. Oh, Leah's giving. Pretty cool, right? Hey, did you say, mate? That was before I had a haircut. Then I got this sleek little summer do. All right, folks. So Ken Hovey is down in Gypsum. He is talking with Ann Logel of Habitat Restore. And Habitat Restore Vail Valley is a nonprofit home improvement store and donation center that sells new and gently used furniture, appliances, home accessories, and so much more at a fraction of the retail price. And all of the benefits, all the proceeds of the store support Habitat for Humanity Vail Valley. Ken, I'm going to let you take it away and chat with Ann, but it's great to have you on the show, Ann. So excited and proud of the work that you all do to support the community.
It really is great. We'll actually dive into that before we start talking about how awesome their new location is, but wanted to share with people what kind of the idea is behind the Restore. It's not just about coming in and buying used furniture. It actually helps give back.
Absolutely. So we accept donated furniture, and when it sells, the money that we make off of that goes back into the community and towards building homes, which Habitat for Humanity is building homes in Gypsum right now in Stratton Flats.
I know Tricia Swenson has helped out with this and a number of our staff. How many homes have you built?
We're working on our 100th.
100 homes, helping out local communities. So this is a great cause and a great way to do it, because the furniture that you have in here, number one, it's remarkable. You walk in, it looks like you're on a showroom, but also the fact that a lot of people don't realize that when there's these remodels that go on in some of these luxury homes, people are like, well, this is a perfect couch. I don't want it. Just, do something with it. And it ends up here. So people get like a hardly used item for their remodel. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. We get a lot of gently used furniture, building materials, appliances, housewares, really everything you can think of. A lot of it's coming from a hotel. It's barely used. It's coming from somebody's vacation home. We'll get a $12,000 sofa donated that has been sat on a half a dozen times, and then we sell it.
You must be amazed sometimes when you see some of these items come in and even think to yourselves, well, maybe it's time that I remodel my house.
Absolutely. All of us have very well-appointed houses that work here.
It really is amazing. And I sent some B-roll in just a little bit ago, right before I came in. I don't know if we have that prepared back in production, if you could bring that up. But I wanted to show that because of where we're located. This is a brand new location, kind of closer to Costco, bigger location, but also more lighting, you know, just a bigger area. Tell us about where you're at.
Yeah, so we just moved into the old Mountain Living Furniture showroom on Lindbergh Drive. So we moved from a warehouse behind a car wash in Eagle to a beautiful spot here in Gypsum. We're about a block from Costco. We're right on Highway 6 and have 2 stories, natural light, and it's a huge step up for Habitat.
Well, I see that they're actually downloading the video, so we're going to extend this a little bit because I did shoot a quick clip to showcase what's in here. What are some of the items that you have, like some of the go-to items that people right now, and here we go. Actually, we'll just roll with this. This is the new location. By the way, you got the sign up very quickly, and people will recognize this. This was formerly the
Mountain Living Furniture.
Mountain Living Furniture. There you go. And it looks similar. I mean, it looks like brand new furniture in here when you walk in the door, but that might give people an idea on where we're located. But this is just the front of house. I mean, this goes deep back into the back area.
Yeah, so in the back, we also have all of our building materials, so cabinets, doors, windows, paint supplies, some tools, tile, everything you need for home remodel.
I should have gone further back and recorded more. I didn't even realize that was back there, but you are here on Lindbergh. This is an easy place to stop by if you were going to Costco, if you're down here stopping by, you know, the automotive stores. I know my son's school is right next to here over at Stone Creek, so if people are kind of curious on where it's located, what are the hours?
We're open Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. and then on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then we are closed on Sundays and Mondays, just like we were at the old store.
And just to recap, this is the idea behind it. If you need to do a remodel, if you're looking for something special, you know, if you're not even looking for anything, just stop by here and cruise through and you'll inevitably find something that will fit into an area perfectly. And also, what if people are thinking about making a donation?
Yeah, so we do have a free pickup service. We just ask that people email us over photos ahead of time. And then the truck is going out 3 or 4 times a week, all the way from Vail to Gypsum down to Notsero even. Every probably 3 or 4 days a week we do pickups.
It is shed hunting season here in the valley. Cameron, I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's where you go out and you find antler sheds from like elk and deer. This would be one of the items that you would find down here that you didn't know that you needed, but you do. A nice little fireplace set. And I love this. Everything is so reasonable in here. I love that part of it. Like, I was looking at some of the tables and whatnot, and it's like a tenth of the price if you were to go buy it new.
We try and keep everything affordable. We like to say that we have quality furniture at a fraction of the price of a normal retail store.
Cameron, questions?
I have one
for
question.
Ann while I have her.
What's the spinning wheel? What could we win if we spin the wheel?
So yesterday we are celebrating our grand opening. So we've had, today's the 3rd day of our grand opening, and we had yesterday, you got to spin the prize wheel. And there was everything from win a gift to a discount. And so we're not doing that today, but there will be other times that we do it.
You should do that spontaneously. It's like, our Goodwill. You know, you go in there, you never know what kind of prize you're going to find. You just come in, today's spinny wheel thing day. So you could do it. Thank you so much for everything that you do.
Thank you.
One thing that we also want to remind people too is that although they can make donations or they can come in and purchase, they can also just go online, make donations as well to help that out. How do you do that?
Yeah, so if you go to our website, there is a donate button, and you can donate any amount that you want. It goes towards the construction of the homes. And speaking of online, we do actually also have an online restore. It was closed down a little bit while we were moving, but we're getting that back up and running today. So we don't even have to be open to look at what we have and to make a purchase.
Today's a good day to come down here. 100 homes is what they're working on right now. And also that they're going to have the Cars and Coffee, or Coffee and Cars. And what time does that start again?
Cars and Coffee is from 9 to 11.
9 to 11. And undoubtedly, Jerry Sibley's going to be here probably with one of his remarkable rigs. So come down here, check it out. And Cameron, if you need, You could move it into an empty apartment with nothing in it, and you could come here. You could outfit it perfectly, and you would help a great cause.
Absolutely. Thanks, Ann. Thanks, Ken. Yeah, Habitat for Humanity, the Restore. Their new location down in Gypsum, just out by the Costco. Yeah, Saturday, today, June the 4th, Cars and Coffee. They've got Rocky Mountain Taco Truck out there and a Buy More, Save More sale. Be sure to check that out. And then also on their website, habitatvailvalley.org. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Snoop, what are we doing today?
Just living the fine life, baby.
Okay, cool. Gonna block off my calendar.
Let me hold that real quick. The best plans are no plans.
I needed to upgrade my phone anyway.
We love our new apartment. Plenty of parking, big closet.
There's too much pressure in the bathroom.
Hey, good luck with the future in-laws tonight.
Don't overthink it.
But don't underthink it.
Don't talk about your cover band. Don't talk about your fantasy team.
Don't talk about your cats.
You're gonna do great.
At least Geico makes bundling our renters and car insurance easy.
We do save a lot of money.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Where are you going for dinner? 1987?
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just one drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
Beautiful Saturday morning here. You're watching Vail Valley Live. I'm Cameron. I'm here in the studio at our beautiful new studio here at the Grand Hyatt Vail. You just saw an interview with Ken Hovey. He's down in Gypsum. We'll check back in with him in a moment. But before we do that, let's take a look at the weather. This segment is brought to us by Liv Sotheby's International Realty. And it is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous outside right now. I'm looking out the windows of our new studio, and the sun is just kind of hitting one of these buildings right to our left. But you see right now, current temperature outside, 42 degrees. Feels like 37. There's a small wind, 6 miles an hour right now, gust up to 8. Now, that's a big change from our recent kind of wind trajectories. It has been breezy. High of 70 today. Lows of 45 overnight, and then into the weekend, into tomorrow, high of 66, low of 43, 45 or so there. But some rain coming in, possible rain on Monday and Tuesday before we see some sunshine back again on Wednesday. Leah, I know we saw this shot a minute ago, but can we pull up the lion's head cam that's right behind this image? Just because it is just immaculate. It looks incredible. The ski slopes are beautifully green and gorgeous. And we've got quite a bit of moisture over the last few weeks to be able to see some of that color popping. You know, I'm like asking Leah to just like pull it up out of sequence a little bit here. There it is. But yeah, look at it. I mean, snow is kind of fully melted over there in Lions Head. There's still some snow up in the higher elevations, but it is very green, very lush, and looking forward to seeing that continue as we get into the summer, kind of fingers crossed for a low, kind of mild fire season. But that's our weather right now. Like I said, gorgeous. And like I mentioned at the top of the show, as I mentioned at the end of the show yesterday, put that sunscreen on. Otherwise, you'll be like me, and the back of your neck will be ridiculous. All right, so that's our weather real quick. This weekend, this is like Eagle-centric, Eagle City, like that's like ground zero for everything. So right now, in 4 minutes time, the Dynafit Boneyard Boogie is kicking off. It is 13K and a 5K trail run in 4 minutes time. So I think it might be a little bit too late to register or get there, but hey, run on down there, maybe see if Ken can see any of those trail runners. But that is a rescheduled event that is happening today at 8. And then Climb for Hope. Oh, the beautiful picture there from I think the previous year's Boneyard Boogie. Climb for Hope, Ken did an interview with them yesterday down in Eagle Climbing. Their event is happening today at 2:30 and 6:30. They've got live music, food trucks, and climbing. Check them out there at the Eagle Climbing Gym. That is a really kind of incredible, another nonprofit, Speak Up, Reach Out, has a really important social impact in our community. And then, of course, this weekend, this is the return of the Eagle Block Party, and this is day 2 of the event, and today's headliners are Railroad Earth, Ripe, and then Leftover Salmon, kicking it off. Gates open at 1:30 today. There are still tickets available, blockpartyeagle.com, and especially tomorrow, we've got Bloodies and Bluegrass. Leftover Salmon playing from 10 to 1 tomorrow, and this is a special add-on event. Got complimentary mimosas, Bloodies, complimentary breakfast, I should say, bottomless Bloodies and mimosas. Be sure to check that out down in Eagle. Let's see is Ken, is he still available? Is he still shopping? He might be looking up those fireplace shed things. He's in his car. Okay. Well, we'll check back in with Ken in a moment, but I want to check with Ken because the Boneyard Boogie down in Eagle, I think it's named for a mountain pass, a kind of grove, a trail called the Boneyard. But we'll get that inside scoop in just a little bit. Before we go into Ken or check in with Ken, I know that we've got some shots, a segment about eyepieces of Vail, Leah. Do you want to go ahead and play into that? Yep. All right, here we go. Take a look.
Hi everyone, I'm Charlie Kennedy and I'm here at Eyepieces in Beaver Creek, right in the base of the village overlooking the gorgeous ice rink, and I'm joined with David Larson, who is here at Eyepieces. He's going to show us all the products he has on offer at this wonderful store. Let's start with those beautiful glasses I have, which are from New Orleans. Tell us about these, David.
Crew out of New Orleans. They are awesome because of this is probably one of their most popular shapes, the St. Louis, but the colors are very vibrant. They have a ton of options and different styles of lenses, and I mean it's just a beautiful line.
I see you have a collection over here, so we're going to take a look at those.
Yes.
Tell us what we have here, David.
Yes, we will start with the Makita. It's out of Berlin, Germany. It's a surgical grade stainless steel, so very lightweight, sleek design. They do a lot of colors. But where this one shines is the lens. It's a polarized +2 technology, so it really enhances color and contrast. It also cuts the glare, so that's a nice one, and I have a him and hers, and they do cool pieces for both men and women, and this is kind of the same. They have an acetate front with that surgical grade stainless steel. Very lightweight, very comfortable, and any of these can be made into prescription, which is really our forte. That's what we like to do here.
Yes, tell us a bit about that. So I see here you've got some prescription glasses. How does that process work? Is it in-house?
Yes, we do most of the lens work in-house. We have a lab in Edwards and we have a lab in Vail. And that's really where I think we stand out is, I'm a 16-year optician that enjoys, living the mountain biking, skiing, hiking, fly fishing, all that good stuff. So you can really get a unique experience with eyepieces because we're not just salespeople, we're also opticians. So we can really guide you through that whole process as far as the exam, putting a prescription in any frames. If you need a sport-specific frame, we can take care of that too. So.
And tell us, do you have any winter ski goggles? Do you have any offers on those right now?
We do. Pretty much all our goggles are on sale. We have, as you can see, quite the selection of goggles and they're on sale, so it might be a good idea to check it out, any of our locations.
So we can find these at this location, but also the Vail locations too.
Yep, 4
Okay.
stores in Vail, Bridge Street, Lions Head, Village Center, and Sun and Up.
I mean, you've really got it all. So if you're looking for stuff for skiing next coming season, or you just want to come and get some prescription glasses or sunglasses, here's your place at Beaver Creek Eyepieces.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
Visit Grand Junction.
The mountains or the seashore, into the city or far from it. The experiences we never forget come from the choices we make. The Wagoneer or the Grand Wagoneer. Grand Adventures. The choice is yours.
Get 0.9% financing for 60 months on the all-new Wagoneer Series 2 and Series 3. Scan to schedule a test drive at a Wagoneer dealer near you.
Hey, folks. Watching Vail Valley Live. Cameron here in the studio. A beautiful new studio here at the Grand Hyatt Vail. We appreciate them for all their support of the show and us here with this new space. It's incredible. If you haven't seen it yet, just come on by. You can check it out. We've got beautiful big windows out front. Bring a poster. Get the I love you mom kind of sign outside. It'll be lots of fun. Come on, hang out with us. Check it out. This, Vail in the summer, the Valley in the summer is all about music. I mean, there is athletic events and things happening, but the kind of underground, the current, is the art scene out here, and there is so much happening. And some of our producers, Leah and Emma, got to go to the Michael Franti concert last night. They took this quick little video and see if we can pull that up. But it was a time and a half. Looks so much fun. I know that they got some kids up on stage. They got a senior up on stage as well. There's Emma there having the time of her life. But that's over at the amphitheater, it's Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater in Vail. And they've got lots of music coming up this next week as well with the Mountain Games, the GoPro Mountain Games Mountains of Music series. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. But as a segue, over in Beaver Creek coming up this summer, they've got so much music, so many concerts there. There's really a wide variety of options for you. And they open up on June 28th with the first concert from Bravo Vail. That's an evening with Helene Gramad. But they've got some really incredible headliners coming up. They've got John Fogerty. They've got the Fleet Foxes, Regina Spektor, Kenny G. Leah, if you'll tap the scrolls thing over there on the to go to the right, then you see John Fogerty coming across there. Yeah, Regina Spektor. And I think Kenny G. There he is. Oh, Kenny G. So lots of stuff coming up. Be sure to check that out. ValarPAC.org is a beautiful 530-seat, acoustically perfect theater. Really incredible venue to see live music, live dance, all kinds of concerts. They typically have, comedians, musicians, all sorts of stuff to enjoy. Great lineup ahead this summer at the Villar. And then at the base of the hill, so Beaver Creek's up here, you know, Avon down at the base. They've got their free concert series, Sunset Live. It was canceled last Sunday. They were meant to have a show last Sunday, and the weather was not cooperating. But they're back. They're back tomorrow night, Sunday, June the 5th, with the Gandy Dancers. And the Gandy Dancers are an Americana bluegrass modern folk trio. And they've got a kind of diverse and danceable mix of covers and original songs. And they are just going to be lots of fun. That's on the terrace behind the Performance Pavilion, so the Nottingham Performance Pavilion. There in Nottingham Park, right on the water. Beautiful, gorgeous venue, looking over the lake. There's a sunset right behind it. So be sure to check that out if you're in town this weekend. And to make a special note, it is BYOB, so you can bring a picnic basket, bring some friends, bring a blanket if you want, but there are some lawn chairs there for you to enjoy. So that is coming up this weekend, all things music in Avon for Sunset Live. And we've had a couple folks in the chat today just hanging out with us. Over on our YouTube channel, if you're watching us, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. Paulette says, "Good morning, Vail." A little throwback, little nod to a previous morning show out here in the Valley. But thank you, Paulette, for watching. And then Scott is asking about, can we see anything from the Restore show or store? We just saw that down in Gypsum. And Scott, I don't know if you saw it, but Ken had that fireplace set with the antlers. Very interesting. Probably fit right in some of these mountain cabins out here in the Valley. So. Is Rodney? Rodney? Where's Rodney?
He's watching Cameron.
Oh, hey, Rodney. Rodney is watching from Charleston, South Carolina. Rodney, we thank you for chatting in with us. I haven't seen you in the chat for a little bit, but glad you're hanging out. Rodney's one of our longtime viewers. He always chimes in on the chat on Facebook, and you can too. And make sure you're chiming in with us each morning here at 7:30 Mountain Time on Vail Valley Live. All right. Leah, where do we go now? We're going to check in with the Alpine Kind Boutique? Yeah. Okay. So we saw this on the show yesterday. I was out in Beaver Creek in the village. This is right on the ice rink, which has now been turfed over. So you can hang out and stand on that. But Alpine Kind's a boutique that actually, I think it's relatively recent, but one of our production staff works there as a boutique staff member. So check this out. This is Alpine Kind over in Beaver Creek.
Hi there, I am joined with Sally January, who is the owner of this brand new store, Alpine Kind, here in the heart of Beaver Creek Village, and she's going to show us inside and show us what we have. Come and join us. So Sally, tell us, when did you rebrand? Because this was a different store prior to this.
Right, well, the concept is the same. The store has been here for about 4 years now, but just last week we rebranded to change our name from Siempre Viva, formerly, to Alpine Kind, which refers to kind of what we do here in our shop, which is supporting our mountain community as well as promoting a fun outdoor lifestyle.
I love that. So what was the idea behind the new name?
With our growing retail presence here in Beaver Creek and with the impacts of COVID, our business model kind of shifted. So it was kind of time to rebrand and have a name that's more specific to what we do now.
Well, I totally love the new name. And tell us what we can find in the store, because it looks like you have a selection for men, women, kids, stationery.
Correct. So we have so much to offer here in the shop. We have everything from a full hat wall for the whole family, for men, for women. We have an entire kids section. We really focus on gifts that remind our guests of their trip up here to the mountains, as well as supporting different artisans that I've met through my retail journey.
I love it. I love hats. I have a hat obsession. So
yes.
I don't find many stores that have a selection like this, so it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really fun to curate a selection of different size and styles of hats. When people come up here, I think they forget or don't realize how close we are to the sun, and so it happens to be one of our most popular things in the shop.
I love it. And show us the kids section.
Yeah, let's go back here.
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah.
I especially love these hoodies. the après all day. These are my favorite hoodies so far.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's lots of fun things. In our kids section, we also strive to provide different fun things that require the kids to go outside and play. One of my favorite things in the shop is this little solar print kit where they can take it outside and find some nature and make prints of it. So different things like that where if you're visiting and want to keep your kids busy while you're staying here, you can come and find something.
I love that so much. And you've got some cute kids hats because I know being a mom, I struggle to find small enough fun hats. So they've got a selection here.
Correct. We work with several fun local vendors who make all of our hats, including Ski Town All Stars and Locale Outdoor. So lots of hats to keep your kids covered up in the sun.
I love it. And let's take a quick look at your stationery.
Okay, let's go over there.
That's a big hit.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you've got everything here.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a gift for someone, I mean, so these are locally made?
Yeah, these are. This is Augustina, who lives here in the Valley, and she has this awesome pixelization art that she does just for us in the shop. And we have Beaver Creek art, as well as we have Carrie Calvin, who's out of Eagle, who makes these fun prints.
But they've literally got everything for men, women, kids, gifts, stationery. I love. So come and check it out right by the ice rink in the heart of Beaver Creek, Alpine Kind. Thank you so much, Sally.
Thank you.